Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks back with Obduction. Not too much to recap from the last episode, mainly a puzzle solving episode, but we did encounter a few weird things. The first was we took down the shield on the dome, so we're able to get through it now. And it sounds like transportation through the dome means traveling to like the opposite end of the dome, which is really, really interesting. It's not what I expected. And then also when we got to the scrapyard, we encountered another one of those mechanical robotic insects, which I assume are related to the Villeins or the Mofang, whatever their connection is. And then as we walked around here, we got to the gas station garage area and we found this weird robot thing. So let's look around in here before we try to solve whatever this is. It's a sheet of paper here. It says worksheet, multi-purpose Villein control panel interface. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I haven't heard anyone say it yet, but it's kind of like Villein, so Villein makes sense. This is the control panel that the Villeins have supplied for our use. Although they are able to control their systems via vocalizations, they have provided these control panels for other species to have limited access and control. If you have trouble, please find Goa for help. We haven't... Just looking at my list of names here, I don't see a Goa. We've got Aprar Ruko, but I don't see that name. Weird. And I can't really read the first letter. It could be... It looks like a G, but I'm not sure. The Villein numbering system is base 4. Okay, that's interesting. So what that means is... I'll try to explain it without being too confusing, because I'm familiar with different base numbering systems. We use base 10. So what that means is for each digit in a number, we have 10 symbols that we can use. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for example, if we want to count to 10, the rightmost digit, which is like the least significant digit, which is like your ones, you'd use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you run out of symbols to use in that first digit. So you put a 1 in the next digit, and then a 0 on the right digit, and that represents 10 because we don't have any more symbols left to represent 10. So and it keeps going like that, right? We go 11's 1 1, then 1 2 until we get to 1 9, and then in order to represent 20 we run out of symbols on the right hand side, so we just add 1 to the left digit and it becomes 2 0. Base 4 is basically the same, but we only have 4 digits or 4 numbers to use to represent each digit. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. So if we want to count to 4, we start out with 0 on the right digit, then 1, then 2, then 3. And then if we want to represent 4, we run out of symbols. So we put a 1 on the left digit and a 0 on the right digit, and that's 4. And then 5 would be 1, 1. And then 6 would be 1, 2, so on and so forth. Until you run out of digits to represent, until it's 1, 3, and then after that you put 2, 0 to represent the next digit. Not the best explanation, but I'm familiar with different base number patterns because I went to school for computer science, and we learned about binary, and that's base 2. And we learn about octal, which is base 8, and hexadecimal, which is base 16. So yeah, if you want to ask me questions about that, I can answer them in the comments section. But you can always just Google it, and there's probably better explanations than what I just gave. Anyways, what else does it say? Drag from one blob to another to form the Villein digits. Okay. So I don't quite know what that means. Use only first digit to simulate a 1-digit panel, 0 to 3. Okay, what? Okay, I don't know. Like, I'm seeing the panel here. I don't know which one they're talking about. All panels will autocorrect for invalid entries. So it looks like it's got some patterns, and then it's got some spots to fill in what they are there. I'm just going to take a picture of that. And I'm just going to look around a bit more before we jump on to this base 4 machine. Are you in trouble? Need help? Call 155. Help you. We can help. Kenway, Bilhem, and bail offices. Villein doesn't look too happy in the middle there. Oh, hold on. There's a date on there. 1988. Crazy. So this was plucked out of 1988, this building, it looks like. Okay, now we're on the other side of that gas station. There's the pump where we powered up the place. Nice, we can open this up too. Great. Lots to look at. Okay, now we're back out in the junkyard. So let's play around with that robot a bit. Let's try out some of these patterns. So first one is like this. Okay. Oh, you can drag it. Enter. Oh, it disappeared. What? It's really hard to drag it. There you go. Now when I hit enter, it goes away, I guess. That was weird. It just disappeared. Oh, that must clear it. Okay, what happens if we enter something in the cash register instead? So, like, 10. So it gives us the pattern. Clear. Weird. I don't even know what I'm supposed to, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Control panels, what am I controlling though? There's supposed to be a code that I'm missing. Okay, so I could just input the code instead of dragging, but I have to remember that it's base 4. So yeah, if I put 1, that actually represents 1. I have no idea what this means. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna come back here. I don't know what to put in here. Let me look around some more in the scrapyard, see if there's anything else. And then I'm going to try going to that spot where I think Farley's vault is. I guess I've looked through here enough, so I'm just going to go right over. I also want to see if I've turned on the power for everything now. Power's on for everything. Okay, cool. Go over here. I'm also on the lookout for more of those red rocks. Might be acting as illusions. We've got power going to this tower also. So this should be Farley's address, but backwards. So you guys were telling me that these photos are bugged. We'll see. I can kind of see it anyways. It's 1436. So C 6341. Nice. Oh, this goes inside Farley's house, doesn't it? I get it. Welcome. That's unfortunate. So this probably would have been up out in front of the house. Can I unlock it? There we go. Shit. Here we go. Here's a map of the place. I was just talking last time about making a map.